Asian artists.
Oh, I'll link Joe with somebody there.
He knows a lot of people there, but you should. If you know anyone that I don't know who they have doing the festival, but yeah, that would be cool. Holy fuck, that's so good. Needs a little bit of salt, I think. I'm gonna take this laptop with me. I'm gonna just add a little salt to this drink. So I'm not looking at Twitch at all, but you can tell me if anybody's on there and the comments and all that. You'll just kind of handle that shit, I guess.
Yeah, we got a full gang already.
Full gang. What does that mean? 15.
It's not updating the numbers, but you've already got a chat. If you want to pull it up on your phone, you're looking good.
Oh yeah, I can see
I was also able to whip up a little bit of an image of a burning sky. So now you got the Johan Lenox special.
Send me a screenshot.
We will indeed.
Yeah, it didn't even need to be. Yeah, did you just pull one off of like fucking Google Images and shit?
No, I pulled the one that you wanted.
Oh shit, that's amazing. I mean, anything's fine. I had a dream actually. I don't know because I was explaining that to someone yesterday. Maybe it was on my mind. I had a dream the sky was actually lit up with flames, which is weird. Because it's just weird to dream a thing that you just like consciously already think about constantly. But all right, well I can at least see the Discord chat. Interesting. Ariel Tiffy is here. Ben Blanks is here. Nomad Fox is here. I owe you something, I believe.
What's going on, everybody? We've got a little sub goal now. Look at that. I mean, like, now we're professional as shit now.
So this is this gin called St. George Terroir gin, and then this shit called Suze that Picasso used to drink, as I recall. French, bitter, it's yellow. Looks like it's like bright green almost by itself. And then a little of this sweet white vermouth called Coqui Americana, and it's fantastic. You want us to get into it? Should we play a song and then we can play my shit later?
Yeah, let's do it. Sweet TJ said, I asked on TikTok, but you didn't answer.
Asked.
And then we've got a couple of first new viewers. Shout out to OC1, and then we've got Spenny425.
It's fucking amazing. God, this is so much better. This is just fucking so much better. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Spenny subscribed, tier 1. Shout out to Spenny. Thank you for the sub.
Now I didn't need to like pre-make all my fucking drinks. I could literally just be bartending in the middle of this fucking stream. This is gonna be amazing. Holy shit, I'm fucking free. All right, let's play a song.
All right. This is like a mix of IRL streaming and real streaming. For those people that know what I'm talking about, you get it.
Oh, I had a water in front of me the whole time. God damn it. All right, let's fucking go. Play a song.
All right. If you're a Twitch subscriber,
do I have a lot of feedback also? Because I could put on headphones if people want. Like I don't know if people are hearing everything twice or whatever.
Shout out to JMac. He gifted another tier 1 sub. Beats by Only Ones. We got that gift sub. So shout out to JMac. I mean,
Hey Matt, can you announce that thing, or have you announced that thing that we were texting about?
Nature Player gifted 1 sub. Oh, fantastic! I think we've got a raid. We've got a hype train. Hype train incoming.
JMac is getting real music industry opportunities. And I don't think it's mostly because of me, but I'm very glad that it's happening. But I don't know if he can just confirm in the chat or something that we can talk about it, and I'll talk about it. Or I guess you could put him off. Oh, he hasn't announced it yet, so I can't say what it is. Isn't that good that I didn't say?
We got a hype train. Hype train level 1. Can we get to hype train level 2 within 6 minutes of the stream starting? Let's go, folks. Let's get into it.
Wow.
We're going to go with, if you're a Twitch subscriber, you get bumped to the front of the line. So first up is new track from Nomad Fox. This is Faith, produced by DJ Stat.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Yeah, and the big came from state, bring me back. On my own and I'm so lost. In this world it's all out of sight. In the dark trying to find light. You should put your faith in the kid. On his own with everything he did. Always had trouble making friends. Cutting up in class making jokes. Hoping that someone would understand how close he would become. Tell the one that would rub. I'ma blow up. They don't wanna talk to the boy. He don't really got nothing left. Everything he built is destroyed. That's why the other ones don't trust. Foundation in a mess. Couple problems that he should address. Maybe he could build a bridge again. I got faith in the boy. I got faith. I got faith. I got faith in the boy. Faith. You're only one on his side. Tell me.
I got faith. Is that the hook? I got faith in the boys. Is that what you said? Is that the hook? You think? So how are we gonna do this? Because I can't see if they're responding and shit. You want to just read off the comments and shit? It
Yeah.
seemed like that was the hook to me. I mean, yeah, that was fire, man. That was really fucking great. I've said this before on here. It's like in my mind, it's like for the most part, the super hard autotune, like singer rapper type people that I fuck with, do not tend to intersect with the like R&B, like, you know, soul sample, like jazz chord, like electric piano ass people, kind of. All right, he said yeah, he'd say so. Yeah, so I really always thought that'd be like a great combination, and like I haven't really heard. I mean, I might also just be tweaking because I don't like fucking listen to music really. But if you can tell me if there's any artists that are really doing both, where they're really doing the autotune on top of the soul sample shit, like other than Kanye or whatever. But like, yeah, I mean that to me is like that was just like the perfect blend of those two. It's just great. It doesn't sound like anything else to me. I fuck with the Earth Gang a little. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, anyway, that shit was crazy, and I fucked with it extremely. I thought that that hook could have been like I would have just loved to hear it on a different note maybe because I think that it's like the tonic. It's like the root note. You're already kind of hitting it a lot, and the song hits it a lot. I kind of like almost either lower or higher, just that exact thing. But just I don't know. That was my one thought. It might just feel like, and then also just for one kind of element to come in there, some more sustained, like a pad or one kind of MIDI string, kind of like. So it's like, oh shit, we're in the hook now, and then you got the shorter. You know, I think that just a couple things to make it feel a little like more like something special happening when that hook hits. But the rest of it, I mean, it was amazing, and it's a good hook, I think. But it was just, yeah. I got faith in him. I got faith in him. I got faith in him, boy. I got faith. I got faith in him, boy. I got faith in him, boy. Yeah, I think it's just that note in particular is. I mean, the octave might do it, but I think just another note in the scale maybe because that one is like, it's like, it's like the least tension kind of. Uh, and I feel like it's just cool if it's a note that has like it's a little more out there. I mean, just
Nomad, you're unmuted in Discord, so feel free to come off mute and chat a little bit if you've got questions.
it's fire though. The vocals sound amazing in the production. Did you do the whole? You did everything on that? Yeah. Does he know he's off mute? It says he's muted. That might be himself. Oh, you good? Don't worry about it. All right, his mic's not working, but yeah, that shit is. I'm a big fan of that shit. It was great. If you're gonna keep working on it, let's fucking get up or do something or send it. Yeah, DJ Stat. Right. Okay, cool. Produced by DJ Stat. Bro, thank you for that. That was a great start to the night. It's like really fucking good. Really liked it.
Awesome. Let's keep it moving. Another Twitch subscriber. Who wants up next? We've got, let me see.
This is so fucking great. I'm so happy.
Good. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going
Me
through.
and my girl are moving. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. Me and my girl are like moving 4 blocks away, so I'm no longer gonna be in this like apartment that has all this like random shit on the wall that I don't know what it is and like whatever all that is, you know. So we're gonna move into our very own apartment 4 blocks west of us. She got a job at New Balance. She already worked at New Balance, but she got a much better job at New Balance, and she's gonna be working out of LA officially, and we're gonna get an apartment and shit.
Wow, did we start another hype train? 4 subs? Oh, wow.
Damn, that's crazy. Fuck, bro.
Um,
Shit.
well, next up, we've got a new Twitch subscriber. This is Hippie Hollywood with their track Up.
I love it. I know Hippie Hollywood. We know Hippie Hollywood. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm up, doing me, yeah, never gave a fuck. That World War II, that 42 inside my cup. Sipping, yeah, I'm up, swear to God, I'm up. A sipping, celebrating, you would think I wanna Stanley. My cup stay to the brim for all the people who can't stand me. Yeah, I'm up, yeah, I'm done hitting snooze. Caught up in the rat race to when I had to lose. Now I'm on a different track, got a cleaner set of shoes. It's for me, I'm running laps, I'm catching V's. I just caught up to myself, I mean the one I'm meant to be. Like sheesh, got a new look on me. Look at the camera, say cheese. Cause I'm up, doing me, yeah, never gave a fuck. That World War II, that 42 inside my cup. Yeah, I'm up, I swear to God I'm up. Doing me, yeah, never gave a fuck. That World War II, that 42 inside my cup. Yeah, I'm up, I swear to God I'm up. Feeling like I put the drop top on a caddy. I just escalate up to the top like it's my addy. Sit up on the throne and pull it back like it's my granny's. Bubbling in the fair, I had to pop that shit to Cali. Pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that like some bubble wrap. Moves I made.
Fire. Thank you for that. Crunchy socks. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's a joke about semen, I think. Am I correct? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Crunchy. I think crispy socks, maybe. Let me know in the comments. Bruh, yeah, okay, cool. That was fire. So, yeah, the big things with that to me, I liked all the combinations, all the sounds and shit, and the vocals were cool. I felt like I noticed the intro. It was like there was like two intros, which can work, but to me it felt slightly confusing because once the second intro started, I thought we were just like, oh, I guess we're just listening to instrumental, kind of, which could work, but and then I think it changed again when the vocals came in, so it was like it's like maybe an intro and then you go to the actual music and then the vocal comes in if you're gonna have kind of two intros, but I feel like two distinct intros that are both not the thing the vocal's gonna be over feels like too much information before the you try to like I don't know how to say it. It's like in general, I think it's like you kind of get like two new ideas before you have to repeat something. Like three new ideas in a row, I think. I got to think about how to say that. I just remember this from classical and shit. It's just like you do A and then B, and then it's like at that point you probably want to do A again or some shit. It's just like C, and then it's just like it's a lot of information, but I don't know. That was kind of the big thing for me was just that intro felt kind of strange like that. So I feel like maybe just I got to think about how to say that better. or like exactly what I'm talking about. But to me, it felt like slightly too much info by the time the verse came in and the production changed the third time. It was like, okay, shit, like, you know, like just save some of that. I've been doing these streams on like Mondays where I go through the production of my songs and I show you like how I did the sounds and the strings and all that type of shit. But like what I really focus on, because to me it's the most interesting thing and most important, is like how little stuff I can get away with changing or introducing until, so that like it's just one thing and the vocal comes in. Then over here you get drums maybe, or something. Then over here you get one other element, then the chorus comes back, but it's different this time because we take something out, It's like, and by the end of all that, I've only used like 3 total things, just kind of being clever about like when they come in and what the combinations are. So I feel like you could save some of that info for later. Like maybe that guitar thing is because that acoustic guitar thing was amazing. Maybe that's like a reveal that happens like 40 or 45 seconds into the song, where we've only been on the like more electronic shit by that point or whatever. And then suddenly you go to acoustic and strip everything out, and it's like, oh shit, this is crazy, And then it has like more impact because I started losing focus. I saw a tweet that I had to respond to, and I apologize for that, but I did start losing a little bit of focus like a minute in because I think like a lot of the info that was going to be doled out through the song was kind of had already been dispensed with a little bit. So to me, that was one thing that could have been more, just play with the arrangement maybe and just save because there's a lot of it's all good shit, and I feel like you could just and I think having the double intro probably doesn't make sense, but those are all different ways of saying the same thing. And then the other thing I thought was that I love the vocal tone. I thought the melody could also just use a little more structure. Like it was really catchy, but it was like it didn't. I feel like it just, at least for the hook, it could be like a little more of a predictable thing of like there's the da 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 and then da 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 like do that exact the A B exactly the same, and then you go to a C like da 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 whatever, and then back to the what I mean, but just like really again like thing, a different thing, repeat that, and then if you introduce another element, repeat that twice, before anything else happens, and then kind of, but just like trying to fit it into like a pattern that feels a little more like square slightly might just help it a little bit to just be catchier, because it was just kind of hard to track when certain different melody fragments were gonna come in and out, I guess. But that's just like my opinion. Overall, it's a great combination of sounds. I like heard the instrumental before your vocal came in. I was like, damn, I'd love to get on this shit, to be honest. So, that clearly it appeals to my sensibilities in that way. But yeah, it's definitely great. I think it's all just structural shit. It's all shit that honestly, like, if I was at a session with you and you were like, hey, do you hear anything on this? I probably wouldn't add anything to it. I would literally just like move some audio around to just have it fit into like these like slightly more logical blocks. But that might also make it boring. So I'm just telling you my instinct. But that's fire. And thank you for what we just got a sub or some shit, or that they're new or whatnot. I don't know. Oh, thank you. That shit was great though. So this is Hippie Hollywood. What's your @ so everybody can find it? You can feel free to put it in the Twitch. What do you call it? Chat? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Feel free to put it in the Twitch chat so people can follow you, because that shit is sick. Did you produced and sang on that? Damn, this looks so sick, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna fine tune it too.
Yeah, we need a version that doesn't have my body like poking out of the bottom, right? Am I like right? Am I like there, or is it the other side?
It's other side.
Over here. It's over here, right? There's like another one of me, just sort of down here somewhere, right?
Yep.
How odd. All right, what's next?
We got another sub, Ariel Tiffy.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that's fucking crazy.
I gotta increase our sub goal. This is fantastic. Shout out Ariel Tiffy. We're gonna bump you to the front of line. Ariel Tiffy.
This is great. It's like pay to play, legal. What does it cost for a sub? Like $5 or something?
If you sub with Amazon Prime, which everyone should do, it's free. If you've got Amazon Prime, you could sub to 1, and yeah, it's $5 a month for tier 1 subs.
Wow, that's crazy. I subscribed to Mike Dean on Twitch for $5 a month, and he's only ever gone live twice. So, if I can do that for someone who's definitely got at least a few $1 million, then you can do this for me.
Shout out to RZA. Also subscribe with Prime. And Ariel is just a really fucking good community member. She doesn't even have a track to submit. She's just here listening.
Yeah, just so crazy. How many people are watching on Twitch right now?
My count is backed up because there are way more people talking in chat than there are viewers on my end. So
now you know what it's like to be me when I was 24. They said, but that's what it was like when I was streaming. It like doesn't tell you the shit.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
All right, let's see. I've got another Twitch subscriber and an OG of the server. We've got Ben Blanks, the resident communist.
I was resident Rayco.
This is his track "Fresh Prince," not to be mistaken with Will Smith's slap.
Maybe it is. Oh, I can't talk right now.
Our nation, although containing only 6% of the land area, produces 42% of the world's wealth. We know that the average American, in all walks of life, has a living standard twice as high as the best in Europe, where socialism is widespread, and from 5 to 10 times better than in the communist countries, such as Russia and China.
Fresh Prince, put your foot in the door. Let's spin and we on the floor. Found dead when we're asking for more. Yeah, crib and we all in the morgue. Gotta find me a new way to hustle. Last job, lost a fair bit of muscle. And I don't give my trust though. Couple pills thinking I should've trusted those. Yeah. You don't reach out, cause why would you? You override the things I do. I did my time, but chose you. I did my time. I did my time. Fresh Prince, put your foot in the door. Let's spin and we on the floor. Found dead when we're asking for more. Yeah, crib and we all in the morgue.
That's pretty interesting. I feel like I like hearing your voice over that production. It's like kind of a cool. It really makes me hear your voice like really differently from how I've been hearing it, I guess, on some of these other songs. Because I feel like I've been hearing it on this more like epic dark shit, which has been cool and like I guess generally more my thing. But I feel like in a way it's like I kind of understand your vocal sound better with this sort of like retro, soulful like drums and shit, I guess. I can't really think of who it reminds me of. It just reminds me of certain like rap shit that's just like a group of guys just like yelling and shit. I don't know. That's all I got. It's really cool. I don't know. Maybe this is the direction. I like the other shit too, though. I guess we'll see what people fuck with. I kind of feel like this might be the sound ultimately. It kind of is more coherent for people.
I like that one. I thought that was great. Shout out to Argoto with the tier 1 sub. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Don't worry about it, dog. Who does it remind people of? I'd love to hear that.
His voice had like a rougher, who is it? Bareface from Brockhampton for some reason stuck out to me a little bit. And like it also reminds me of Run DMC a little bit with kind of like that. But it's like a more indie version of that. I don't know.
Yeah.
The beat was definitely like Denzel Curry.
Right. Okay. Fire. Dude, thank you.
Couple of quick shout outs. Shout out to Argota Fake for subscribing tier 1. Shout out to XGSC for subbing with Prime. Shout out to Poppy and Crunchy Socks for cheering. Man. Oh, did Poppy cheer twice? You guys are just going crazy tonight.
They're about semen.
All right. Keeping it moving.
That's what it's about. That's the joke, right? Crunchy Socks.
I think we need to hear from the man. So Crunchy Socks, feel free to jump in.
If it's not about semen, then I apologize like just so many times to you. but not really because it's an easy mistake. All right, what's next?
Sweet. I've got I've got Serum. Serum's also a Twitch subscriber.
Everything on TikTok is always like Ass Muncher 365 like, commented, "That's great, man. How'd you get the compressor to like?" It's just always like, it's like they're all the names of that. It's always it's just real nasty shit. All right, go ahead.
Next up is C-Rom. Sorry, let's see. The C-Rom got the juice. This is his track Jellyfishing. I think this is a producer submission.
You've been putting it on a whose merch? My merch? My merch isn't sellable right now, but I'm gonna bring it. It's gonna come back in a few weeks. Then I have a new hoodie. Thought something huge was gonna happen there. That was tight. I fuck with it. So does everybody in the chat. I think J-Mac should get on that maybe. I'd be interested to hear him just go really kind of just lots and lots of bars, like no hook. That was my thought. A little different from his other shit, but I think it'd be really cool. I don't know if he's in here still, but that was my initial feeling. Who's that by again?
That was C-Rom got the juice.
I guess it's weird that we all call him J-Mac when his thing says his name isn't J-Mac. Or should we call him something else?
I don't know. J-Mac, I'll unmute you.
I think J-Mac should get on that shit. I don't know. And then yeah, I think I'm doing something for this for C-Ram. What is it again? How do we decide?
I don't know. C-Rom, correct me. It's C-Rom or Serum. I don't know.
I really apologize.
Yeah. Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, I will. That's fucking great. I love just the way it was like slow and dark and menacing, and the drums were kind of breaky, but then the music was kind of like futuristic a little bit, or 80s or something. It was an interesting combo. So obviously, you're not gonna get like a big single off of a beat like that because it's so fucking slow. But who cares? You get it. You get some other shit. Get an album song. You know what I mean? Oh, I was gonna fucking send out an acapella for you guys. I'm gonna do that before next week. I'm gonna really go in on this concept of having you guys just like produce an album for me. You can put vocals on it too. I don't care. Whatever. Just it'll just be like the remix shit, but instead you're just working with acapella, and maybe I'll throw some like strings or something at it too. And then we're just gonna make an album together. Oh man, that's gonna be so great. I feel like that'll be some shit that like the New York Times is gonna want to write about. Everyone tells me it's like, oh yeah, they're looking for stories about like how like musicians are using Twitch and shit, Discord and shit. I'll be like, well, take a look at this, asshole. All right. Nice work.
We've got Nature Player next. This is This is their track, "The Village."
One of the first songs I ever did strings on was called "The Village" by Rabel. I think it's one of his biggest songs.
It's crazy how often you see the same faces. Every block's got a slice of life and a spot for a slice, but you still end up back at the same places. The The guys at the store never charge the same price. The scaffold's a fair trade through the bricks in the rain, falling every now and then. You'll see something new. The square's not my scene, but it's still a nice change of pace. Walking every now and then on my way to you. I'll be up pretty late, I've been slacking off. If you need a little break, I can make time. I'm down for anything or nothing. Just text me when you're outside. I don't know what the future holds. I'm sorry, I've been so in my head, but everything's on the table from last time. There's no rush to make up your mind. My phone's running low, bingo ate my charger. I'm going to the Apple store tomorrow. If you wanna come, just hit me and I'll see it on my laptop, and we can hit the river. It's a pretty nice back.
That was fucking insane. I don't know that I would personally put that on. I'll just be honest. But I feel like for what it was that was a really unusual combination of things, and I really fuck with it for that reason. Who did that one again?
That was Nature Player.
Nature Play. Like that, I feel like that would be if we're doing a remix contest. Oh fuck, I gotta finish those. I'm a mess. God fucking damn it, there's so much shit to do. I'm a mess TikTok contest. I never fucking finished that. What I was gonna say was I feel like that like that's the type of thing like in my remix contest, like it's just like if you had taken my song and done that to it, I'd be like it'd be instantly at the front of the pack, you know, just because like just the unexpected combination elements like the journey and shit. That's what I always try to emphasize, and that's what I care about, and so you nailed it. I kind of felt like one thing that maybe would help it would be if you did the chorus or something like way higher, like just as high as you can kind of scream and just let the autotune kind of take care of making it good. I mean, this isn't me. This isn't like an original idea. I mean, this is like what a lot of those types of songs do. But I think it would make it more dynamic because it is sort of like all on that one register. And then like the drums hit really hard, but it's like the vocals still kind of like chill. And it, you know, I feel like that might help just kind of create something that feels like it really pays off. And I think other than that, I mean, I think it's really good. That's really the only thing I would suggest. It's interesting because I mean, to me that was like pretty hyper pop ish. I would that like Eric DOA dude has hit me a bunch of times to be like, yo, let's do string stuff together, and I'm always just like down, but also like in my mind, I'm like I have no idea what that would look like. And then there was some other kid named Curtains or something with a K I got connected with about doing strings, and they all want strings and shit, which everybody wants strings. Everyone always wants strings. So it's not like why would that genre be exempt? But I genuinely can't picture how it would work. And if never like every time I think about it, I'm just like I have no idea what those things could possibly do together in a song. I feel like you kind of figured it out a little bit, and that gave me some inspiration. So I'll be better prepared for this session whenever it happens. So yeah, nice. Well
Shout
done. Thank you for that. That was really different. I fuck with it. The strings are all MIDI, I assume, but they still this is a cool like I get the picture, and I think it works for what it is.
Shout out Trending Raps. They just showed up in chat. Got to get that
fuck
collab
yeah.
going, man. I'm gonna hit you up
Fucking
about
go.
that.
Yeah, Trending Raps. I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Shout out Poppy for gifting a sub to Trending Raps. Poppy coming up quick. Gifted 4 subs so far. Legend.
Mike Dean proves getting higher is better. Oh yeah. He's not the only one. I mean, he definitely smokes more weed per like minute than probably anyone I've ever met. But I definitely like the majority of people I work with are just constantly high for the entire process. It's gotten to the point where like my girlfriend just like assumes that if I'm coming home late from a session that I will smell like blunt smoke. It's like it's a 1-to-1 for her of just like session equals blunt smoke, even though it's always different people. Just a lot of blunt smoke. And then when I open up my laptop case the next day, there's usually like a gust of blunt smoke that comes out, like stale, day-old blunt smoke. Fantastic. That was great, man. Thank you for that.
All right. Keeping it moving. I've got... Oh, Poppy, can you send me a SoundCloud link? You sent me an MP3. I usually I have time to upload it because I'm running some backend stuff. I don't have time to upload it today.
Maybe I can make my shit clearer. Is this better? Any better? Yeah, didn't really do anything.
All right. Let's keep it moving. We've got Jordan Arena looks like a fairly newcomer. I think you joined. I've seen your
No,
name
now
before.
it's called the Crypto.com arena now.
Wow, this is true. Sorry, Jordan. This is his track, Angel Girl. He's got a music video for it. It's in submissions in the Discord if anybody's interested in watching the music video.
Guess it's deuces from now. I'm driving around the W Mountain. I used to go to your house, kicking it on the couch, kick it wherever we found. Remember, we're not so pure. Remember, it's in the cure. Remember, and maybe the Smith smoking a spliff. Had no idea what we did.
Shit. Fuck. What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, I'm running from you. Yeah, I'm running from you, from you. Yeah, I'm running from you, from you. Yeah, I'm running
Man, look at you. Look at you getting it. Thinking it's your stuff again. You know, at this point, I can't help you. I've hugged you so much, so many times, so many different times. You still don't listen to me. You listen to that guy over there.
That was very interesting. That was a good one because it makes you think. And what I think, all right, see you later, Ben Blanks. Bye bye. It's been a pleasure, as always. Nice work. Yeah, okay, cool. So that one, everything in it was like really good and sounded really good. My big thing with this one is like, since it is like that was one song, obviously, right? Like we don't listen to usually two songs. So that was one song with like a break and then it kind of changes up, right? So like, that is a popular thing to do right now. And I think there's like kind of like two ways it can work. Like either you have like a very like a very high energy kind of song that has like a slow sort of epic outro that kind of feels like it's like dissipating a lot of tension that's been raised in the first 2 minutes or something. So like New Slaves maybe, where it's like they just it's like, right, it's like that is very, it's like a payoff where things resolve and it's slower and you feel like it's like coming, basically. It feels like there's a lot of tension and then the tension releases and that's sort of the change up, basically. I think that's one way to do it, and I feel like this was kind of that. But then the other way to do it, which I think is much more common, is like there's something that happens where the change up is that the second half is like sort of higher energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean faster. It just means like it could be slower, but the drums are harder now. And there's something that's just like it's like there's the first part, and it's like, wow, this shit is pretty crazy, and then it's like, oh shit, now this is even crazier, and it's like, and that. And usually they don't do like a long gap in the middle. I mean, I know there's songs that do that, and I mean, there are probably songs that do it how you did it, but I feel like for me, they were both pretty like chill ideas, and it wasn't like totally clear to me like what the purpose of connecting them together was, even though I'm generally in favor of doing shit like that. I think there's a chance that if you just took out the extended pause and just cut straight to it, that might sort of like make it so I'm not like I was like, oh, the song's over, and then it's like, okay, it's back, okay, but it's like slower. It's like it didn't have that effect of being like, oh shit, what's happening now, you know? And it's obviously slower or whatever, but it also wasn't like the first half was so intense that like the second half was like a payoff of like relief kind of. So I feel like for me, it wasn't like totally clear why those two had to be sort of attached together. Uh, but it may be that if you just took out that sort of pause, I mean, I assume you had it that way at one point, didn't like it, and that's why we have the transition period. But I think if you took out that pause, that potentially it might just it'll like lower the expectations a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just trying to digest everything you're saying, but it makes sense. I think initially I actually had it without a pause, and then for some reason it
Right.
finished.
I figured that.
Yeah.
That makes some sense. I mean, yeah, and it probably didn't work that way. Maybe it does. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's like I think they're both like everything in there is great, but it's kind of just like it's like two pretty chill, slow ideas. I
For
guess the
sure.
second one's even more chill and slow, but it's like I think that second one could be a great outro on a really fast song, where it's just like, or not a fast song, even fast, but just like high energy kind of song, where it's really loud and fucking high energy, and then it's just like whoosh, and suddenly it's like
Yeah.
the fucking, it's like you get suddenly like the sky opens up, and you know, it's like the
Ejaculation.
Yep.
You said it's a climax.
Right. So it could be that, or yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're both great though, so it's like this is just my personal issue. I don't think anyone's gonna have a huge issue with this, but I do think it's like, I guess I'm saying it's like a lot to ask maybe of people for you to sort of introduce this already pretty chill and like low energy, not in like a bad way, but that is like what it is, like sort of low energy vibe, and then be like, wait, here's like a long pause. Okay, here's some like even more low energy. It's just like, you know, it's not like it's not paying something off or like ramping something up in an unexpected way. So I feel like if it's not doing one of those two things to me, it's like I'm not sure what the purpose of it is.
Yeah,
I would thought
because
about
that's
making
also
two different
more
movies.
of from more of a structured view and like formatted, and sometimes I neglect like a structure and kind of just throw shit together. So
Oh,
that
dude, I'm not saying like I mean I do the same thing. Like I'm just trying to analyze why it didn't work for me. I mean, like my instinct was not like I wasn't I'm just this isn't coming from a place of like, well, this is the right way to do it and this is the wrong way. Like there is no right way in that. I
no,
definitely
I'm very
think
open to feedback.
I just think from my perspective, it's like you like looking on my favorite songs that do have that change up, like and why they work that way. I feel like that those are kind of usually the two ways that things work. So I mean, I would just try both of them attached to other fucking songs or as outros or intros or interludes or whatever. But that's just me personally. But they're both great, and yeah, it's a good idea overall.
Cheers, bro.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All
It
right.
sounds good. I mean, it sounds just like sonically, it's great. I mean, obviously, I spent my whole time criticizing it, but it's really fucking sounds amazing.
So we've got a couple of things to shout out. We've got I Am Dead Roses gifted a sub. We got Notch XOXO has subscribed. Shout out to them. Tyler Main has subscribed with Prime. And then Crunchy Socks, the legend, gifted another, I think another another 5 subs. He's gifted 10 subs today. What a legend. Is that Mike
Fucking
Dean?
A.
Is that Mike
Right?
Dean on a burner account?
Who?
Crunchy Socks. I mean, he's a legend.
Could be. Oh, because he's a legend. I get it. Crunchy's going to be at Six Flags. Yo, here's a good question for you guys. I'm going to do a giveaway, I think, around my album to promote, like, maybe pre-saves or some kind of thing for the album itself. And my little distro outfit wants to give, like, $200 towards a prize. It would be the prize that would be a random drawing of the people who pre-save it. What should the prize be? My manager was like, well, we could do like a Six Flags membership and some shit like that, but like a lot of people don't live in an area with a Six Flags, you know? So, or it's a theme park, could be a show tickets, but it's like, I don't know exactly my touring schedule or where I'm going to be at. Could be some music producing stuff, but a lot of my followers are not musicians, and I'm not trying to limit it to just my like, you fucking nerds, basically. Yo Hussy as a prize. Yeah. Could be that. You know, it could be like a drink mixing kit, but then it's also like if you're under 21, all that, and you can't ship liquor, so it's like, you know, it would have to be like, you know, the accessories, but not the shit almost. So I don't know. I'm trying to, and it could be like a merch pack, but I don't know. You know, I guess I could give away $200 worth of merch, but it's not like that. I mean, maybe I'll just do that, but it's like they are nice shirts. The hoodie's like 75 and the shirts are all 30, so I mean actually it's probably about 200 if you do it all. But you have ideas. Air fryer, yep. 2-year VIP pass. Celebrity boxing match. Maybe it's just like a fucking hang with me. That's what we'll send you a merch pack and I'll just have fucking Zoom drinks with you or some shit. Maybe we'll do something like that. And also, I could send you a bunch of candy because I do like candy a lot.
Oh yeah, we could send nerd. What are the nerd fucking balls that you like?
Nerd nuggets. I don't like nerd balls. I don't say that. My favorite candy. Oh, great. I'm so glad you asked. This is in the Discord chat if you're not seeing this. But what's my favorite candy? So I'm into like sour, fruity candy, but there's a lot of different ones. I think on the top of my list would be those giant chewy sweet tarts that you can like barely fit in your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? They look like little fucking like hockey pucks, right? Those are up there. Sour Patch Kids, but they have to be the extreme flavors, which are like green apple and blue raspberry and shit, and they're more sour. Extreme Sour Patch Kids. That's up there. The Nerd Nuggets, which is like Nerd's rope. I think they're technically called Nerd Clusters, but they're like little like weed nugget size, and they come in a little fucking bag. That's up there. Hang on, not done yet. Sour Skittles are great. Maybe not top 5 for me, but definitely up there. No, it's all sour shit. Yeah, so those are the Sour Patch Kids I like. All the other ones are okay, but the extreme flavors are excellent. Shock Tarts. They used to be called Shock Tarts. Now they're called. I think they're called just extreme. Then they're called Shockers. I think they might just be called Sweet Tart, like extreme Sweet Tarts or some shit now. They're like chewy, extremely sour Sweet Tarts. Shock Tarts, new name. Sweet Tarts, chewy sours. Yeah, they didn't put a lot of effort into that. Anyway, yeah, those are some of my top. The chewy Jolly Ranchers, you know about those? They come in like a little box and then they're individually wrapped. Chewy Jolly Ranchers, those are good. Love the texture of them. Yeah, tell her a fat nug. Shart Tarts, yeah, beautiful. Warheads are great. The thing about the Warheads is like they are great, but it's like they're so sour up front that it's like you can't really eat more than like 10 or 15 of them in a sitting before it's like really too much. Even that is kind of a lot. And then, but the other thing is like after the initial burst of just like painfully sour acidity, like they're kind of just like this, they're like mild and sweet and not like they're okay, but they're not. It's like I'd rather just have like an evenly distributed sour experience than like being like shot in the face and then just kind of like have this like tepid ass fucking candy you gotta like finish, after that. Yeah, all that chewy shit, the spaghetti, whatever, salsa-getti. I actually know what that is. I don't know anything about Mexican candy. I know sour candy is not that big in Europe. They're much bigger on like chocolatey shit. But yeah, those are the big sour candy. Oh, also the sour Mike and Ike's. They used to be called Zours. Now it's just like sour mix or something. Those are fucking. I don't like Mike and Ike's normally, but the sour ones. All right. Anyway. Not gummy Jolly Ranchers. I don't like the fucking gumdrop texture. I'm talking like they're individually wrapped. They're basically like Starburst, but like a little firmer, and they're just in these like individually wrapped rectangles in a little box. It's like blue. Okay. Ariel Tiffy was like, "I'm out. Fuck this shit." All right, cool. What's next?
All right. We'll play one more and then maybe debut an unreleased track.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let me pull another submission from the Magic Hat.
I like Magic Hat. That was my first micro brew ever. Maybe Sam Adams. I think it was Magic Hat though. Magic Hat number 9. That was the big like northeastern like micro brews.
All right, we've got it.
It's my shit. It's so blurry. Is that true for everybody or just me?
You're going in and out, but that's probably just Discord.
All right.
Your audio is fine. Banana
I
Canada is
suppose it's
disgusting.
possible that watching myself on Twitch like makes it worse. Maybe I'll just pause the video stream.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't fuck with banana candy at all. Yeah, fuck out of here with that shit. All right.
This is Reza. He's looking for a vocalist tonight, so any vocalists in chat, hit up Reza in the Discord. This is
Boom.
his instrumental Tron Legacy.
Boom. Good name. Wow. Well, it definitely delivers on the expectations. I like that. It's a good tempo. What the fuck tempo is this? Interesting. Like 93 or something. Or 87, somewhere in that. 90, maybe. What is it? How close did I get? It's got that like. I'm gonna say 93. Let's say 90. Let's say 90. Okay. High 80s. Anyway, yeah. Fuck, it's great. I mean, it's tricky. I mean, I guess the one issue with that maybe is just like it's just so weekendy that it's just like he just completely fucking owns that sound right now that it's like I wonder who else would really. Well, I don't want to discourage anyone from doing it. And I thought about it, I was like, damn, I could probably write some good shit for this. I'd probably change some shit though to just make it a little less weekendy if I used it for myself. But it's fucking fire though. 87. That was my second guess, right? Look, I mean, maybe. Everyone in here knows from experience that if you send me this shit, I'm not gonna even touch it for like 4 months, and you're just gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh, is he doing it? And you're gonna keep hitting me every 3 weeks. I'll be like, yeah, it's on the list, and it's gonna be like the 90th thing on a list of things I have to do. So I would recommend not sending it to me, but it is fire, and I really, yeah, no, I really fuck with it. I mean, I definitely. I'm also like, I'm trying to go kind of like 90s with my next album a little bit, plus orchestra and 808s or something, but like. So I don't know that it would 100% make sense for me to even try to make that work, but with that, but it's sick as fuck though. I really like The Weeknd and just all that shit, Gesaffelstein and shit. Oh, I literally said that before I saw the comment about Gesaffelstein. So yeah, clearly, yeah, um, yeah, fantastic. Someone want to get on this shit? I said 90. That was my third. Right? I said it was my third guess. It was my final guess, in fact.
For people that have their music played, remember to drop your ats in the chat so you can link with people in the Discord and like hit each other up on Instagram, and then yeah.
My friend, the dude that like mixes and finishes all my production and shit, did the. There's a Gesaffelstein featuring The Weeknd record that he is a producer on. Which was like I heard it on the radio when it dropped, but then it didn't really go anywhere. I think so, yeah. That sounds right. It's a good song too. I don't know, they should have pushed it harder. What is the best way to send Reza what? Well, Reza's not in the Twitch chat. I think he's in the Discord chat, so how do we deal with that?
I think he's in both. He can send his at in both chats.
All right. Dude, it's fire. That's all I got. I don't know exactly who I know that would get on it, but I mean, there's definitely people in here that should. Somebody should fucking get on that. Someone in here should get on that. And Blanks, I'm looking at you. Also, like, you can get the weekendiness of it will go away immediately once it's just a vocalist. That's nothing like The Weeknd. All right. What's
All right.
next?
Well, do you want a couple more? Do you want to talk about your new single coming out?
Oh yeah, dude. Is there a way to stream the video too, or we don't have to? But
I think there is.
you have the YouTube link.
I can grab it. I can actually.
You don't have to. If it's gonna be whack, let's not do it. But it could be fun.
No, I think I actually can.
All right.
Stay tuned. Let me
I
pull.
realized later that Big Sean has a song called "Get My Shit Together" too. So hopefully he doesn't think I'm biting him. But Poppy, you met Will. Oh, my sound guy Will, or which Will? Yeah, let's fucking. This is a video of a song called "Get My Shit Together" that I announced twice and got pushed back multiple times, but it's coming out tomorrow night at midnight, also known as Friday. It's some people would say that it's like the biggest song on the album. I don't know if it's going to outdo You Up, but I do think it's definitely like a pop song. And I think it could be a big song, but you never know. And it's got 1000 Band Fani on it, which is a really, really unexpected probably person for a pop song. That's great, Poppy. Yeah, Will did like 2 tours in Iraq, I think, or 3 maybe. I can't remember. Got shot multiple times.
Shout out to Notch XOXO for gifting another sub. I think we had some more subs.
Shout out to our veterans, Trevor. Shout out to our veterans.
Truly. I mean, that's who deserves the subs.
Facts. If I could sub these veterans, it just sounds like a BDSM thing every time you say that, but clearly I've got issues here. And then this, yeah, whatever. All right. Anyway, yeah, Will's the fucking best. Will's a genius. Incredibly, like generous and sort of honest shit person. It's Greasy Will, I think, maybe on TikTok. He's probably like one of the 5 biggest engineers on TikTok, music engineers, because it's not a lot of them aren't on there. And he's always getting bigger, so fantastic. Let's hear this. Yeah, so how's it gonna work? It'll just replace me on the screen, kind of.
Yep. Give me 30 seconds.
So this song is I did this song on in my Brooklyn show, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do some shows in May, New York, LA. Looking at some combo of me, Rumor, and Clemens. Maybe Taj Keaton, Brevin Kim. This is sort of the crew that I'm maybe trying to some combo of each of those for each city.
Can everybody see the music video?
And if it goes well, maybe Chicago and Boston. I got to do Boston. And I'm trying to open for 070 Shake too. She said it would happen, so we'll see if it happens. But it'd be so great if it happens. It would be like some of the cities.
Johan, you may not be able to hear the music video, just FYI.
Okay.
You want me to play it, or you want to keep talking?
No, I'll introduce it. So this song is it's called "Get My Shit Together." It's just about coming home late to your apartment and just being like, "Holy shit, my life's a fucking mess," and what's the deal with that? And maybe it's fine, maybe it's okay.
Amazing. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the chat. I didn't test run Google Chrome to Streamlabs today, so if it doesn't, we'll play it via Discord. Alright, sounds like the video's coming through really clunky. Do we want to just play via Discord for now, and you got a 15-second teaser?
Maybe.
People can look at Johan's lovely New Balances.
All right.
All right, we're gonna play
Yeah,
via
that's
Discord,
fine.
so it's higher quality.
All right, cool. So this will be audio.
Yes, and I will test run that in future so that I can do that.
Don't worry about it. I
With,
threw I threw a curveball at you.
We did all right. Let's play via Discord so people have a better time listening.
Home late, guess I left a stove on. Good die, what the fuck have I become? Dead plans, glad I didn't get a dog. Could have no girl, put her in a new car. No guys, we ain't going very far. Big fact, everything just falls apart. Way back before we burned out, we used to wonder how we turn out. And there's way too much I've learned now. It's too much, and I don't think I'll ever get my shit together. People say get a place, go get laid. I don't really even feel the pressure. Yeah, save the day, don't be late. Getting married on the 4th of November. Maybe this is for the better. Maybe I'll be alone forever. But I don't think I'll ever get my shit together.
And it's my second time this week I bonded out of county. Her niggas put money on my head, come on with that bounty. Keep that heated, Iron Man, feel like Robert Downey. Folks losing faith in me by the day, they all starting to doubt me. Count me in, count me out, the way I'm gon' keep counting. Purple lady draping therapeutic, drowning in that drowsy. Everything been crashing down around me, hell in my surroundings. Everybody take a beating, lately I'm taking a pounding. I be toxic, she be toxic, tuned her up with cloudy. Giddy up on them horsepower ball whenever they had it. Puzzle pieces mixing jigsaw, looking
Way
lousy.
back before we burned out, we used to wonder how we turn out. But there's way too much I've learned now. It's too much, and I don't think I'll ever get my shit together. People say get a place, go get laid. I don't really even feel the pressure. Yeah, save the day, don't be late. Getting married on the 4th of November. Maybe this is for the better. Maybe I'll be alone forever. But I don't think I'll ever get my shit together.
Feels like you're just fine going through the motions, and feels like you've become complacent.
Have it. So that yeah, somebody said the yay like beep and shit as the snare. Everyone can hear me okay, right? Even though I'm in the kitchen. Just gotta make another drink. Yeah, no, that middle section, like he did the vocal over the other production, and then like Donda had just come out, and I was just really inspired by Jonah, which is funny because it sounds like Johan, or looks like Johan, but yeah, I basically it was just like a straight rip of the Jonah production. It's like one of my favorite Kanye songs ever, so I was just really trying to channel that shit with him. So yeah, pour a whole drink. Yeah, I have all this like leftover ass cocktails from the release party, and I just have them in these bottles. So I'm just gonna. Anyway, yeah, I know it is tricky because I don't know how you. I don't think I'll ever get my stuff together. It doesn't quite do it. Get my shit. I don't think I'll ever get my things together. You know, it's like I don't know. It doesn't quite hit that way, does it? So I don't know. Get myself together. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously, if it was like Drake or fucking Weekend or some shit, they would literally just leave it. They would just leave a gap in the middle of the most important melody in the whole song and just accept that they're like so famous that no one's gonna care. But I feel like for me, there's got to be some version of it that works. So we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm also doing a fifth single on the album, which I wasn't planning on doing, but it's called "Fuck This Town," and that one's even trickier because the hook is just "Fuck this town." So that's gonna be tough. But let's see, what are they saying in the comments? Yo, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's sort of like it's just like if Khalid was like on some slightly more interesting production. I like his production pretty good though. Let's just say if Khalid was like more angry or like sarcastic or something. I'm not that angry, I guess. But yeah, thank you. I know Eric DOA has a song called "Fuck This Town." I wrote mine like three years ago, and when he dropped his, like I've literally been sitting on this song this whole time, and a lot of people think it's like the best one on the album. It depends on your taste, but some people think it is. I've been sitting on it this whole time, and then he dropped that, and I was just like, oh fuck. And it's like I know those fans because they're all like 15 and shit. They're just gonna be like, Johan's like biting what, and it's just like, man, shut the fuck up. But yeah. Anyway, it's cool. I don't begrudge them that. I don't think I'll ever get my affairs in order. Yeah, that's pretty good. I fuck with that. That's it. We figured it out. And yeah, should we play a couple more songs?
Yeah, I've got more lined up. In the
Sometime on
meantime,
Friday. I hope you all aggressively retweet me once we post about it.
yeah. Johan, you got to drop your @ in the chat. Make sure people follow you.
Do people not follow me?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, everyone follow me. It's there. It's at Johan Lenox. Thanks, guys. It's so sick that RZA's in that. It's funny how he's Reza on Discord, but he's the RZA on Tweet. All right, what's next?
I got an unreleased track from Argota who subbed, so shout out to him. We're getting to the point where we have too many subs where we got to figure out how to honor all of their fabulous music. So this is Argota.
I don't need scriptures. I don't need dogmas. Don't need a bad time to show that I love you. Don't need a good time to confide to. Just a little bit. Just a little confused, just a little confused. Just a little confused, just a little confused. Just a little. Are you too? Just a little
Yeah, that's just crazy. That's really different. I don't think we've ever had anything like that in here. What is that? What like? Somebody said it sounded like James Bond, which led me to tweet about James Bond songs just now. I hear it. I love it. The vocal, it kind of sounds like Ben Blank's vocals. That isn't Ben Blank's vocals, is it? It's Argota's vocals and production, or I forget what you said. Do we know?
Yeah, that's Argota or Argata. Argata fake.
I think it's Argota, right? Yeah, it's cool. Interesting combination of things. I liked it. Yeah, it's real dark and weird, and
Had some. It reminded me of the Nirvana track that's in the Batman movie.
it's funny how they flipped that because I like really, there's a couple like exceptions to my complete ignorance of pop culture. I mean, I certainly was really ignorant of pop culture that was current when I was a kid, but I like did get my brothers like hand me down Nirvana albums, and I do like know every Nirvana song that's pretty much ever been put out, like backwards and forwards and shit, perfectly. And that's like not a famous song. It's like not even really like it's probably not in the top 20 Nirvana songs. It might be in the top 30 or 40 just because it's on Nevermind, but it was crazy how they kind of took that song and just made it the song. But it's the way he sings it and the real shit is like not anywhere near as dark as what they did with it or as the thing we just listened to. So yes, I would say that does remind me of the Bond version of it, and it has the same chords as it. Sorry, Bond, Batman. I was thinking about Bond because we were saying Bond, but yeah. But it doesn't really remind me of the Nirvana stuff at all. But I know what you mean though. Reminds me of that cover. Interesting. There's a good podcast on Rolling Stone or something right now, which is like just a bunch of guys talking about the various music that Batman has used over the years, including the Nirvana joint. But yeah, it was sick. I don't really know exactly what to say about that. I mean, it's just cool. I think for what it was, it worked pretty well. I don't know like where the home for that is exactly, but I think you should keep fucking with that sound.
All
It'd be
right.
interesting to hear the same textures like sort of on a faster joint. I guess it wasn't slow though, but maybe like vocally, if you could try to do something that's like like if you made a whole album that sounds like that, what do the singles sound like? Is kind of my next question, I guess, because that probably wouldn't be one, but it's great as a sound, I think. Anyway, maybe you make one and send it in.
Next up, we've got Callie, and Callie has been staying up at 4 a.m. in the UK just to get your feedback. This is their track,
Steve
Deep Within.
Jobs. You a big Steve Jobs fan, or is that ironic? Either way, it's fun.
Deep within I go. Breast, teeth, face, pinky ring on the floors. Breast, teeth, face, pinky ring on the floors. Breast, teeth, face, pinky ring on the floors. Deep within I went. Think I saw what I should have never seen. Visions, I was seeing blurry visions. Visions, I was seeing blurry visions. Back again, I'm back. Deep within I go. Can I stop? No, I cannot stop. Deep within I go. Blurry visions, I be seeing blurry visions. Show after show, cannot wait till I blow. Wipe my mind with letters, now it's tunnel vision. Trying to figure this out, and I think I figured it out. Yeah, I figured it out. Now I'm going up so fast. They really wanted me last. Deep within I go. Can't slow down no more. Deep.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I think if you're gonna redo it, I would like to potentially hear it. Your voice kind of reminded me a little bit like at first I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and eventually it started actually kind of remind me of Lancey when he sings that lower register. And you're British too, so makes sense. So it's clearly a coincidence, but I think I would say that I would personally really enjoy hearing your voice in a higher key on that, because I think the strain would be like good for your like the emotion in it. I could be wrong. I might like I'm talking like quite a bit, like maybe like a lot, maybe an octave, just keep it in the same key and just sing it up an octave. Yeah, or pitch the whole thing up like 5 or 6 half steps, maybe like halfway up an octave, and then do and then just try it in that key. I mean, it's like so easy to do, right? Just like print the instrumental, put it in a new session, pitch it up, find the right key with the auto tune, and then do it again. And I think I would love to hear both side by side. If you do that, I every once in a while I like tell people to do stuff and send it back. I don't know if this ever happens, but if you do that, send it to Trevor's like submissions email and just be like in the subject, just be like A/B testing Johan by Johan request, or you know what I mean, just so he like sees it and remembers it. Because I think that'd be like a really fun thing to do aside from just listening to people's music, is to actually like occasionally. And I would say like actually, all if anyone ever wants to do that, I mean, we'll probably only do like a minute of each one. But if you ever want to just send like 2 versions of a song, I wouldn't send 2 different songs because it'll get too much. But if you specifically have a song you're working on, you've done like 2 versions of, because I do that, I know a lot, and you want us to like pick our favorite of the two, I think we could tolerate a few of those every night. I think that'd be really fun, and like it just gives you more to talk about, and everyone can weigh in and all that shit. And so yeah, I mean, I would love to just hear a higher version. I might be wrong, you know what I mean? But it's just like it doesn't cost much, It might be like a half an hour of your life at most to try to make that, record it, and then yeah, that would be my thought, because it sounds good, but yeah, the vocal's a little bit like in this sort of like it's a little nasal, but it's in this kind of lower register where it feels not that confident to me. I mean, the writing is really good, I think. Like the melodies and the rhythms and shit, and I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics that much, but it felt really, really good. So to me, it was just purely like the timbre of the voice. Like I think potentially like that the slightly nasalness, like which is not a bad thing always. I think it just could like if you had to push it into upper register, I think it might all come together. My guess. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No, you should definitely finish it. Yeah, 100%. I think that would be my suggestion. Okay. Maybe another, I don't know, 2 more. Do we have time? 3 more? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys-
I've got some other people. I know Poppy has a beat that he wanted played, so maybe we play 30 seconds of that because it's only a beat.
Good.
And
Yeah.
he said it's a pretty basic beat, so hopefully we can do a little rapid fire, maybe get 3 in, and we'll do it a little shorter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty fun. Definitely very like heaven beat, all that shit. Yeah, that's fucking great. I mean, yeah, definitely. I think like it's very trendy, and I think I sort of mean that as a compliment. Like it definitely just lines up with a lot of shit that is happening right now. And I really think like if you just fucking DM make like 5 of those in that style and just DM them one at a time every week to like 50 sort of new-ish rap singer type people, like you'll get that cut 100%, or one of them, So just make a list of 50 of them by seeing who they follow, who they feature. Just make a list. Small people with like less than like 50,000 IG followers or 25,000 even, and then just like DM that. Be like, yo, don't call it a Yeet style beat, but just be like, yo, I think you would fuck with this. And it's fine. I get those a lot too, and I ignore them. But a lot of artists actually do really look for beats, and I think if you just did that and then just make like 4 more in the same style, send the next one a week later, send the next one a week later, send the next one, so they just keep seeing it. I think you'll get one. Great work.
All right. Next up, we've got.
It was a half-size drink.
Got a Nomad flip from Droshe.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, so there's a little. I think he produced around an acapella. So shout out to the
I
legend.
heard about this.
Let's listen.
That's just fire. That's one of my favorite ones of the night. That's amazing. What's happening with that? You gonna put it out? Somebody? Put that shit out. See, server collab is always the fucking win. This is why people need to be collabing with their server instead of getting served by.
You're breaking up a little, King, with all the activity.
What happened?
You're breaking up a little bit just with moving around, but you're all good.
All right, I'm about to come back. I'm about to come back to my zone.
Yeah, I've got our ending track then. We'll I got
Spirit. Yo, nice work, you guys. That was fucking crazy. I appreciate that. Put that shit out. You know, I'll do a little outro or something if you want. Send it to me.
Yeah, Droshe and Nomad, like, we'll ping the server for that because that was awesome. And then what I'll do is I've got one more track to review, and then we can play the new single again as an outro. But before then, we've got a new viewer. This is Jake. He's from the UK. He wanted to say he's really enjoying the stream. He goes by Erratic Tracks 2 in the chat, and we can play his track and give him a little feedback.
Let's do it. Let's fucking go.
This is his track called Pedigree.
Good name.
Yeah, pass me the mic. Alright, yeah. Okay. Yo, I don't steal beats. It's impossible up in my jeans, folded like a crease in the back pocket with the keys. Grew up on the Jay-Z, OD masterpiece, flowing over beach, G. I make it down and crease up in pedigree, chum feast. Growing up and down the country, backflip, land on feet, up in the air is my only feat. I don't stand in your shoes, I stand on any MC that battles me up in my AC. Flowing over beats, smooth like tangerine. If your girl's mum is Stacy, best believe that she's tasty. I got messages from the gods, only told me that the odds were the ends of my raps with the jots and the dots on the cross on your floorboard ceiling. Defeating is appealing. Sandman's causing lots of treason. Only gate that he breaks in the mains of the estate. Maybe mixtape and a spliff that I roll by sipping on the Lucasade, mate. On the Lucasade, mate. Yo, on the Lucasade, mate. Yeah. On Lucasade, mate, yeah. On yeah.
Wow. Like the flute. And the rapping's great. British people rapping is just, it never gets any less amazing. What do y'all feel like? What everybody say? Yeah, it's
Lot
just
of
crazy.
shout outs to J Mac. I know Poppy has a lot of beats by this, so Jake, feel free to hit Poppy in the Discord if you're not already. It's produced by Poppy. He's got a lot of beats like that. And yeah, I think J Mac could be like a good collab, or J Mac could give you some awesome feedback
Wait, so
on
was that a
penmanship.
silver collab?
That was not. That was a newcomer named Erratic Tracks, and in the chat, both on Discord and Twitch, people were like, offering up collabs. So Poppy's gonna hit him with some beats, and then maybe
All right,
J
good.
Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, no, I think the vocal went really well with that production too. So I mean, that clearly y'all should keep working too, right? Is that kind of the takeaway, right? You already are working,
This
right?
wasn't a collab.
Poppy brought this dude in though. Is that correct?
No, Jake, feel free to comment how you found Johan in the stream.
You said Poppy produced it.
No, I was saying Poppy in the chat was saying he's got beats like that. So
Got it. Okay,
yeah,
I got it.
yeah.
My fault. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you should link with Poppy. That'd be good. Yeah, that was great. I really like how the fucking the sonics and shit all came together. It was really good. I don't have like much useful to say about it. I mean, it was just fucking solid and like sound is like a good sound. I think it's just it all feels consistent. Do you have a lot of music out? What's your deal? If you don't mind. You got bullied? Nah, fuck that shit. You're too good for fuck them. Bullies are fucking like stupid as shit, bro. It's like a universal thing that anyone who bullies anybody under the age of 20, which I'm guessing is what you're talking about, like they like those people never fucking do anything with their lives. Ever. They fucking like it's just people that like don't like they don't know what the fuck they're doing with their life and they're like angry about it. So they like need to like prove to themselves they're like better than someone. So they just like find someone. But it's just like that shit is so fucking stupid and don't worry about it. It's like it really has nothing to do with you. It also has nothing to do with whether you're gonna be successful. Like that shit sounds really good to me. It sounds like definitely in like the upper tier of shit that was played tonight. And it definitely like I feel like it sounds like as good as a lot of the shit I hear coming out of the UK right now that's hot as fuck. So I mean, to me, I would just find there's like a whole group of people here. I mean, I know a couple of people dip, but like there's a whole group of people here that all wants to support what you're doing and work together and send you tracks and shit. So I hope that you'll stick around in the future and keep sending shit in and we'll listen to it and just fire, man. Keep going. That would be my just don't worry about fucking idiots that don't have anything interesting in their own life that have to worry about your own because of it. Haters is one thing too. It's like I guess you realize like once you start to get some traction too, it's like you get like haters in your comments, which is like I've kind of learned. It's like I guess it's sort of like it's a combination of experience that like it's a lot scarier when you're younger and they're like maybe older than you or like the same age as you and it feels like they have power over you and shit. As I've like gotten more into this music shit and now I get people in my comments sometimes being like this shit sucks or who are you, like that shit, it's a lot easier for me to recognize like, oh, this kid is like 17 and doesn't know anything yet and like and that may be you, but I'm, like the hate is just like it makes it easier on the internet sometimes to just recognize it. It's like this is just completely not coming from any real place at all. It's complete fucking bullshit, because it's just like obviously. So I'm gonna follow you, Jake Scruff Boy Charlton. Let me do that right now. I can remember that. Jake _ Scruff. How'd you find me? Or did he say? All right.
He said
He doesn't even follow me on IG, but I'm following him. Look at that.
he said I joined a stream earlier and they said that I stuttered in my raps and the chat joined in, so I left. Well, fuck that chat, dude. Yeah, chat
Yeah, I
can
don't
be
know.
brutal sometimes. Fuck that stream. Well, we're a much better stream, so fuck them.
Yeah, that's lame as hell. All right. Well, sorry to hear that, but that's I won't even call it like they don't care about you. It's not even like personal. People are just fucking trying to get their own clout sometimes by like proving they know something that somebody doesn't know type shit. So I mean, to me, it's like not. It's also like, who are the people? It's like, do they know what a hit sounds like? Do they know what a successful music? It's like there's fucking random people too, you know. And that's what this is too. But it's like, I think we try to like put constructive like feedback and try to figure out how we can help each other get better, because that benefits everybody instead of shitting on. And I will say, like, I've been around a lot of successful people, I guess, over the past few years, and like they're all, maybe a couple exceptions, but like almost entirely the really successful people are like nice and generous and like want to find good shit and like figure out how they can support good shit, and like they're not looking for stuff to shit on, because it's just a waste of everybody's time. It's a waste of energy. Like, nobody cares, you know? So I think as you kind of grow and rise through this, you should make a lot of music videos too, I would say. I think as you kind of do that, you'll find the people that do fuck with you for what, you know, what you're doing, and that's going to be more useful than worrying about what people don't care about, you know?
Yeah. Poppy just gave you a sub, Jake. So we're gonna roll out some benefits for subscribers and show up next week and we'll play another track. So keep working at it, and you've got a community behind you. So yeah, man, glad to have you.
Thanks, man. That was great. I really fucked with it. Fuck that other shit.
Fuck that town.
Fuck that town. You want to play Get My Shit Together again, or what was there another thing you had to do?
Nope, that was it. And then I'm Apollo. Just ask, yo, what's up, man? You played that song with the feature, and yeah, we'll play it again as the outro. Hope everybody had a good stream. Hope this new format worked well. Johan, let's plug stuff. You do production streams every Monday, so if you want to learn how to make hits like Johan and produce your own music, Mondays, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m.
I think it's 5 maybe.
It's 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Yeah, East Coast,
5,
and then
yeah,
you got it.
yeah, Mondays at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. Wednesdays at whatever this was, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. And Wednesdays are it's your music, and Mondays it's mine.
And that's when we debut new singles too, and you've got the new single coming out Friday, so everybody stream it. We'll send out a pre-save link in the Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's discord.gg/Johan Lenox.
For me too, it takes sometimes I take a week or two, but if you have questions and shit for me about anything, just put it in the Ask Johan tab. I always answer everything in there.
All right, new single. Let's play it. Oops. Wrong one.
Oh, that's crazy. You can play that if you want. Play my shit together.
Yeah, we go. That's my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a teaser. We'll play that one next week.
Let's fuck this time. Start this thing well, you know, is that basically we must start this thing.
Home late, guess I left a stove on. Good die, what the fuck have I become? Dead plans, glad I didn't get a dog. I could have no girl, put her in a new car. No guys, we ain't going very far. Big fact, everything is falls apart. Way back before we burned out, we used to wonder how we turned out. And there's way too much I've learned now. It's too much, and I don't think I'll ever get my shit together. People say get a place, go get laid. I don't really even feel the pressure. Yeah, save the day, don't be late. Getting married on the 4th of November. Maybe this is for the better. Maybe I'll be alone forever. But I don't think I'll ever get my shit together.
And it's my second time this week I bonded out of county. Her niggas put money on my head, come on with that bounty. Keep that heated, Iron Man, feel like Robert Downey. Folks losing faith in me by the day, they all starting to doubt me. Count me in, count me out, either way I'm gon' keep counting. Purple lady, Drake been therapeutic, drowning in that drowsy. Everything been crashing down around me, hell in my surroundings. Everybody take a beating, lately I'm taking a pounding. I be toxic, she be toxic, tuned her up with cloudy. Giddy up on them horsepower ball whenever they had it. Puzzle pieces mixing jigsaw, looking lousy.
Back before we burned out, we used to wonder how we turn out. But there's way too much I've learned now. It's too much, and I don't think I'll ever get my shit together. People say get a place, go get laid. I don't really even feel the pressure. Yeah, save the day, don't be late, getting married on the 4th of November. Maybe this is for the better. Maybe I'm gonna be alone forever. But I don't think I'll ever get my shit together.
Feels like you're just fine going through the motions, and it feels like you've become complacent.
Feels like you've become complacent. Yeah, I always do video same time as the song lately because it's just, I don't know. Maybe when shit's bigger, I'll stagger all that, but I prefer to just like put it all out, have a moment. But yeah, so Friday, thank you. Have a wonderful tonight and an excellent tomorrow. And I'll be in here on Monday at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, just opening up random ass sessions. You never know whose session I'm going to open up, or if it's my shit, whatever. I'll talk about it. I don't know. It's been fun. This is a good one.
Excellent. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Cheers.